Today is going to be our maybe one and only reaction reel.
Oh. He's already got a beer.
And now it's so much worse.
Home renovation fails that actually happened.
Oh, man. Nailed it. Oh.
It's overlapping.
Hey, that's Terry's rental house. Oh, I think I've seen this one.
It's coming.
Oh,
Is that a rental trailer?
Welcome to Beers with Contractors.
welcome, tradies. Another episode of Beers and Contractors. Terry, cheers to you, sir.
Good to see you, Will.
Drake, jingle, jingle. We have Drake on the show today. Well, you guys know the routine. If you get a chance out there, like, subscribe, hit the notifications button for us. And on that note, go and give a few shout-outs and thanks to some recent subscribers. NefX97, Brian Lockhart. By the way, Brian Lockhart, if you're listening, he's out of Kentucky, has an awesome software called Foundation Scan and runs his own construction company. Good friend of ours, so I'm glad that he piped in with us. Also, Christian Olson, who was on the show a little while ago. And then also got TL Greenway, Mindful Oasis, just Josh. I'm thinking, man, how did you get that username? Zach Faulkner, CJ Maverick, Trucker Joe, Ultra Air Solutions, and Edwin Sandoval. Thanks for liking and subscribing. Shout out to you guys. Terry, did you notice my get up today, sir?
You are so ready for summer, Will.
It is, dude, I'm so pumped. I am so sick of cold weather. It's here. Dad season is upon us. Like, we were talking about this in our show prep. Like, have you gone into full-fledged, like, fanny pack, high white socks, New Balance shoes mode yet, Terry?
No, not yet. I mean, I know it's coming at some point, but I do wear white shirts predominantly.
That's funny. Well, yeah, you've got the white T-shirt look. Like, I mean, do you mow your own yard, like all 80 acres or whatever the hell big plot of land you have?
I try to avoid it as much as possible. It's either me and my wife. We're looking to see how appropriate it would be to get one of our young children on the zero turn. Like, you know, at what point can they reach the pedals? And then I think they're good.
What is the oldest one, like 5?
No, she's 8.
Oh, never mind. I'm thinking that's
She's,
Willow.
well, she's, I mean, like 6 months. 6 months away.
I mean, the fact of the matter is I had to tie blocks on the brake and the clutch pedal on the tractor for my wife. So I figured my daughter can use the same blocks.
How about you, Drake? Do you get into full-fledged, like, American dad mode when the weather warms up?
Not too much. I don't own any long white socks. And, like, I have my beater Adidas that I, like, mow the lawn in, but not too bad. Not too bad.
Dude, I don't know what it is, man. Country music sounds better to me. Like, I love my Coors Light tastes so much better. Like, I love the smell of mulch at the building supply shop. It's like, man, smell that. Oh, it's amazing.
You just walk around saying that, though? Be like, I love the smell of mulch in the Saturday morning.
Pretty much. And then it's just funny. Like, I'm like, fuck yeah, man. I'm going to go plant some grass seed and we're going to, like, trim up the yard, get the leaf blower out. And all the other dads are in the neighborhood like, hello, sir. So it is that season. It is dad season. So anyway, getting to our show today, because we want to provide value out there to you listening to us, all 6 of you now, that most don't know that Terry, Drake, and I share funny little clips and shorts and things like that in our own little text thread. And then it hit us after showing one of the Corey Park shorts, like, hey, today is going to be our maybe one and only reaction reel. So let's just describe work ethic. What does work ethic mean to you, Terry?
It's something that was instilled in me that I probably don't live up to.
Well, I dare to disagree, sir. And this was the easiest podcast prep for the listeners out there that we've had in a long time. Drake shown up with 10 reels to share. I have 9. Terry, how many reels do you have?
Oh, I came in short with 4.
So were you really instilled with that hard work ethic? We're talking about saving some reels. Oh, man.
I mean, at some point, what it does is it's just a comment on my lack of ability to use technology, as you and Drake will attest. I'm an idiot when it comes to all this, fancy fangled stuff.
Oh, you do all right.
Well, I will say, so producer note on this for everybody listening. This one's going to be best viewed on YouTube because some of the noises don't translate quite as well to the audio format. And so just throwing that out there for everybody that's involved.
Yeah. So I'm pumped. Drake, first time doing this. Do we want to do a rotation? Like I'll show a video. We'll have to sit quietly while we watch it. But then we can have some commentary and even review it again. Is that a good format?
That's good if we can contain ourselves from bursting out at a few of these because some of these are pretty hilarious.
Well, cool, because I want to start first. Obviously,
Okay.
The first one is out of the gate was by the way, Terry, just to be clear, I have footage of you washing one of your cars this weekend as our first reel. So if you're ever wondering, hey, folks out there listening, this is how Terry washes his car out there. Okay. There it is. There's Terry coming. You said you wore a white t-shirt, bro. Is that you washing your Tesla?
I'm telling you, that's a dead ringer for Drake right now.
Guys, my Miata is black.
Sorry, no. The rest are about construction. Terry, I would love, because also I'm sure everybody can realize right now that you are like, what, 6'4"?
Yeah, I'm never going to get into something that size.
Well,
I mean, if
Don't
I do,
lie.
I'm never coming out of that Miata.
I know Carrie's
He's got
been
it.
trying to get you to dress up in those
it's
things
lowered.
for a while.
It's lowered
so-
and everything.
I know, man. Sorry, that was just for laughs, Terry. You know I love you, but I just
It's
had to
okay.
throw that. I saw that and I was like, yeah, that's Terry washing his Tesla. Oh man, that's funny. So all right, that got us started. The ice has been broken. All gloves are off now because I just did that to Terry. So I think we punt this now, Drake. I'll let you take next one. We'll take a peek at what you got.
Terry's now furiously searching for all the ones that he wanted to send.
Yeah, I was going to keep it above board.
I know. Yeah, he didn't know how to use the all this technology up until I poked fun at him, and now it's like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, now I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now that I can be cruel and unusual, you're screwed, Will. You're screwed.
That is so funny.
So I've got this one. It's pretty short, but it's we've all had those times where the client says, "Oh, wait, I can help."
Oh no! By the way,
see.
clients never want to just jump in.
No,
and
they
help,
never.
Right?
They never want to help. They
Yeah.
never want to help. So when the client says, "Okay, I'll play it." Did you see it?
Yeah, I did. Yeah,
Well, it's one of the
I'll be back tomorrow.
it's one of those things like, you have one price to do the job. Second price is if you want to watch. Third price is if you want to help, right?
Yeah, right.
yeah, that's right.
I got my tools. I'm ready to go.
So I've heard of some contractors. Actually, a few years ago, they had this thing. I was going through some invoicing, trying to help them work through some problems, and I was like, "What is this PITA charge here?" And Terry, you know what's coming up? And they're like, "Oh, yeah, that's for those customers." And I'm like, "What are you talking about?" I guess it was a pain in the ass charge, but they abbreviated it to PITA, and I'm like, "That is hysterical." So I just thought that was so funny. But yeah,
We would have that with my internet service provider. They would ask me, like, I have my own router. How much of a discount do I get? And get $0 because we have no idea how to work with your router specifically.
Now, the real question is, Will, when you have work done on your house, do you just leave them alone or are you right in the middle of their shit?
No, actually, to be clear, like when I have a project at my house, I want to give them the space to just do their best work, right? Because it's like, what the hell? I don't want to pay them to supervise them. Then they got it. And that has solved so many problems with people working on my house. It's like, hey, we're just going to have a daily check-in. That's it. I only need 15 minutes a day. You tell me what you got done, what you need from me, what's going on tomorrow. Peace. And especially during summer, because when I got something going on, it's like any chance I get, obviously my shirt says it all. I want my ass in the pool drinking a beer, enjoying life, not working inside the house for something I'm already paying for. I don't know about you, Terry. I mean, well, do you get pissed off when your wife all of a sudden wants to show up and work? Because I know you're a slave driver. You're always making Carrie work on your projects.
No, I think, no. At the end of the day, it gets done. I'm not going to comment on how it gets done, but it's done and it's fine, right?
Oh, hey, well, that's a great segue because I've got a picture of you and Carrie. I've got a little video of you and Carrie working together in your commercial property. So let's check this out here. Here's you guys working on your commercial property up in Guthrie.
Oh,
Stop.
oh,
Did you see that coming? Hey, Terry, I know you do a ton of safety stuff. So the second I saw this video, I saw how close his hand was, and I was like,
Yep.
oh, please, God, don't tell me that's what it is. Hey, has that happened to you?
Yeah, it has. It happens once, and then you learn not to put your hand there.
oh man! And his hand was just the self control. Like
Oh, the fact
that
that,
was
hold on, though. Like, Terry, when it happened to you, did you need the claw hammer? Like,
Ooh, no.
oh, did you hear it? Sorry.
Sorry.
oh yeah.
To be
Oh.
clear, my wife was not involved. I shot myself in the hand with the nail gun.
Hey, what's crazy about that is, man, we've all done it. Like, man, I've been skinned by one of those, but I got to tell you, if I did that to my, like, dad, or Sydney did that to me, I wouldn't be in the picture anymore. Like, or Sydney would be gone. Like, she stuck around, like, are you okay? Man, everybody else would have just left. Like, especially while he's still stuck to the board.
Yeah, he literally had to pry his finger off.
Oh, man. Yeah, so Terry, here, this is for your students. Let's watch this one more time. This is just... Oh, there it is.
God, I don't know.
Oh, he
I honestly don't know why he needed the hammer. Like, you just pull it out at that point.
Oh, dude. Hey, anyways, you and Carrie working on the commercial properties up there in Guthrie.
Yep.
Hey,
Safety third.
all right, safety third. You know, he was pretty reserved. I mean, what four-letter
Yeah.
word would you have said, Terry, if that would have happened?
what string?
Oh, yeah. Usually you don't yell anything, but you do throw something.
Have you ever, like, seen moments like this in teaching or something like that, and that you want to just shout every four-letter word in the dictionary, and then you can't because you're a teacher?
No. You shouldn't.
Oh.
There's a big difference between you shouldn't and you can't.
Yeah. Some people learn better with strong, pronounced words, you know? They need that blunt instrument of knowledge from you, Terry.
When you have to make sure a lesson is heard and learned, you make sure it's delivered in the manner in which it should be received.
Yeah.
So if that includes expletives, you use them.
That's funny. Well, cool. So, Drake, we haven't let Terry show off one of his
All right.
four. So, all right, let's see what
Yeah.
Terry came to
Terry,
the table with.
Do you have a preference on which one you want?
No, I think they're all equally,
All right.
and they're funny to me.
Oh, no. Are these safety videos, Terry? Oh, he's nodding his head. Oh, this is going to be bad. Oh, no. Holy cow. Is it still going? Hold on.
That's the whole back of the house.
I want you to listen. Hold on. Pause this, Drake. The worst part of this video was when you think it's over, then you hear dink, and then it starts crashing down again. And
Oh,
that's crazy. And listen for it. There it was. Oh my God, that's crazy. Hey,
The best part for me is it's been going on for a while because he has gotten his cell phone out and now started recording.
Oh,
dude.
yeah. Sometimes you wonder,
Oh man.
is it like this was going to be the proof that I sent to my boss that said it's everything's good?
Yeah. Well, hold on. So it's on the tools official. I'm thinking like if you're a demolition company, man, you're efficient. Your revenue per employee rate, like the house is taking care of itself at this point. This is pretty
Oh,
good.
Yeah,
But,
this is the best demo video ever.
Yeah, I know. You wanted an open
Actually-
concept, right, customer?
Actually, this is not completely true. You should see one of Terry's other ones.
Oh no. Have you seen it? Oh,
I just
God.
can tell. I can tell from the opening frame.
Oh
Well,
no.
At some point, what you have to understand is you look at this and you're like, yeah, it's happened to me. Might not be the
good.
exact same setting, but there's been times where you've screwed up so bad you had to stand there and watch it get worse.
Dude, I'm just sitting here thinking like, obviously everything's fixable, but as long as nobody's hurt, right? But before cell phones were invented, we didn't have to relive the situation over and over and over again. That's crazy.
So I'm going to ask this question of you two gentlemen. If you were to screw up so bad and have videotape of it, are you the type of people who would put it on the internet for the world's enjoyment? Or would you just quietly delete it and move on?
After the statute of limitations?
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, man.
By the way, to answer your question, with Sydney's permission, or it goes under a burner account that I can share and not take credit for it. It depends on the circumstance, but boy, man alive, that one gave me so much anxiety
Oh yeah.
because there's some poor field supervisor that his phone has been ringing off the hook all day. It's just about quitting time, ready to go have a brewski. And then, hey, boss, I got a problem. What's the problem? Can't talk right now. Shoot me a picture. And then he shoots that video.
Oh man.
Yeah.
On the bright side, it looks like this is an unfinished interior, so nobody lives here yet.
Oh, phew. Yeah. Well, it doesn't sound like they're going to be living there for a while.
Yeah, true story.
Oh, man. Round of applause for Terry. That was actually a good one. So maybe it is quality over quantity, Terry. Very good, sir.
Thank you.
Yeah. So who's next? Drake, you want the next draw?
All right, I can go next. Let's see.
All right. Let's see how he did.
All right, here we go. Your office admin pulling up to the site with no PPE, high vis, or boots.
Hey, by the way, that's our marketing team all day.
Yep.
Yeah.
They show up like, we're just needing content for social. What's up? And then they've been in air conditioning all day. We would be written up for this. But it's marketing.
Well, the rules don't apply to everyone all the time.
That's funny. Yeah. By the way, do you have that happen, like where the administrators, where they show up to job sites or out there where you're climbing poles and wrapping up wires and stuff, and it's like, oh yeah, we're good. Sitting out there in flip flops and stuff, like, what you guys doing out here?
We'll have students engaged in lab activities, and obviously we try and mitigate all the dangers associated with it. But, obviously if someone's climbing or doing work above you, you're not directly under them. Mm-hmm. And then you got the people from communication with cameras, like getting that great shot. And you're just hoping, please don't let anything fall on their head right now as they're not wearing a hard hat or doing anything.
Oh, man, that is so funny. Well, cool. I am tempted to see Terry's next one after you already recognizing it.
Oh, no.
I'm like, oh, here we go,
All right.
Tara.
Let's roll it. We haven't even played it yet. But do we
Wait a minute. So, Terry, this was at your farm, right? So,
I think it's important, like, you see this, what do you think is going to happen? And how worse can it get?
I know. You know what's going to happen, but you're right, Drake. You just look at the still shot of it. It's like, oh, man, this is not going to be
You
good.
see a man walking up to a silo, and you just know bad things are going to happen.
Yeah. All right. Let's see it.
Oh, he's got a sledgehammer. He's looking at it. He's measuring.
Oh. Holy cow. It's Hold on. Wait. It
stuck the landing.
That was crazy. Hold on.
And now it's so much worse.
Oh my God. Wait a minute. Hold on. Let's just talk about this. Because I see the guy walking up with a sledgehammer.
Yeah.
But he doesn't. Did he hit it?
He just picked it up. No, he just picked it up.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like something. And then that one little cinder block goes boop. Like it popped out and then dunk. So hold on. Let's watch this. I got to watch this again. Because at what point do you say, you know what, folks, we just created a new roadside attraction, and we're just going to stick with it?
You throw the sledgehammer at it and run?
Dude. See, watch that little cinder block just pop out next to that guy. There he comes. He walks up, and then,
Whoop, boom.
That's hard.
That noise.
Can we talk also about the cojones this guy has got sitting there just totally chill in the gray shirt?
Hey, man. Hey, this is Iowa Family Farms. It's built farm tough.
At the end of the day, it's always hard the first time you do something. After that, you're an expert. The real problem is now you're going to have to go do something with something that you know is in process of falling down.
That was nuts. Like, holy cow. That did not go how I expected.
Them farmers do construction a little differently.
Oh, man.
To be honest, that's demolition, and it's just
Fair.
not working.
Oh, good God. So much of Terry's giving me anxiety. Like, I don't know why, but Terry, are you just like one of those thrill junkies that just wants to stress test how much blood pressure or how high you can get your blood pressure and then be like, well, can't see from my house. Ha ha ha. But geez, Louise.
At the end of the day, Will, like you and your wife own companies and you have people working out in the field doing dangerous stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
At any one point in time, how many people do you have doing something dangerous and or stupid out there in the field?
Tradies, running your small business can be demanding. You got suppliers you got to work with. You're managing crews. Hell, you're chasing sales. It's a lot to take in. Listen, if you want to grow your business, you got to stop working in it and you got to start working on it. So that's where my friends at Foundation Rescue Supply come in. You're not just getting foundation repair products and waterproofing products and air quality control products. With their nationwide distribution, you're getting a partner who knows how to help you scale. And that's why I use them. The Foundation Rescue Supply team has industry knowledge that'll help make your life easier. You get the tools, the trainings, the systems that you need to move the needle. You know, you want your sales team to close more leads? Done, because they have the proven process for that. You need your crews to work smarter, not harder? Done. Their installation training will get you out there and rocking and rolling in the field. With Foundation Rescue Supply, you're not just buying materials here. You're buying a better business system that they have helped create. And you sell more, you install more, and you grow your team. So the bottom line is this. You get best industry pricing, you get field productivity on track, and you get more revenue out of everybody on your team. So this is your chance to step up, scale up, and thrive. If you are ready to make that happen, head to foundationrescuesupply.com, check out their catalog, and speak to my friends, their team, how you can take beyond the products with your company with Foundation Rescue Supply. I don't know if I want to answer that. We're going to have to cut this out of the recordings. No. To be clear, we have safety protocols, we have safety trainings, we have job site inspections. But sometimes there's just people doing crazy shit like out there. Like, hey, I'm just going to take this sledgehammer and just knock out one brick at a time of a silo. Granted, we're not in that business. So I think this is a perfect kind of visual for everybody out there listening of mine and Terry's friendship. Okay. So like, Terry lives this life where he just gets after it and he works on his buildings and things like that. And I guess he can look at this stuff and it doesn't give him anxiety. I'm a business owner. I look at that and like my blood pressure ticks up. And so I spend most of my time looking at videos like this, which I thought was hysterical, Terry, just to be clear. This was me at Lowe's the other day, you know, obviously, and the lady talked to me. Terry, I figured you'd like that one, Drake. Figure you gotta have a little guy humor if you're gonna throw this out there, right? Hey, Terry, have you been caught for having your caulking out? Your caulk out?
Every now and then it will like roll down the aisle as I miss the cart.
Oh God, sorry. Little boy humor had to come out there. Okay, so now my blood pressure's down after watching the Terry silo falling over picture. Okay, we've gotten our little kid humor out. We're good. We are re-engaging. All right, Drake, bring us back home to the professional world of producing a podcast.
Oh, what's funny is I pulled up. If you guys want to see something crazy, I can show you the tree I helped cut down.
Oh, really? Is it really you?
Yeah.
Oh, so I've got a real video here too. Yours is probably going to be way better than mine, but
We shall see.
Let's see. Let's check this out.
All right, let's see if there's no audio to it. So, let's see. Oh, wait, I can do a window. That's nice. There it is.
Wait a minute. Whoa.
right.
Is that you, Drake? Hold
Yes, it's
on.
me.
Time out. Terry, how many PPE OSHA violations do you see in this picture? Because I'm seeing it. Hold on. Are those stilettos or those steel toe boots?
Those are steel toe boots. Those are steel toe boots.
Okay.
Yeah,
Just making
those
sure.
are steel toe boots.
Like, Drake, I mean, you are obviously an intelligent and capable individual, but why?
The tree needed to come down, Terry.
Yeah. It was man against nature, all right?
Yeah.
It was a conquest.
And look, guys, just in case you're wondering, that's not me standing on the bucket of an excavator with no restraint holding a pole saw 30 feet in the air. That's not
Hold
what
on.
you're looking at.
Is that a Ryobi pole saw, Drake? Is that a Ryobi pole saw?
No, it's a Greenworks. It's electric, so I don't have to worry
okay,
about
okay,
it. Well, it starts 100% of the time.
It's like Sex Panther off of Anchorman. 60% of the time it works every time. Oh,
Oh, God.
Oh, you won't see it come off. It took a while.
oh, dude.
How many cuts is that? 1, 2, 3.
Well,
He wanted some decorative coasters for his coffee table. Terry, lean off of Drake for a second. Oh my God.
The saw wasn't long enough, so I had to cut a few times just to get in there far enough to get it out.
Oh man.
We've all been there.
Yeah. Drake, this is funny, but also it's like this is why I love that you're a good producer and not a good arborist. Who loaned you the excavator? Like, whose excavator is that?
That no one will know whose excavator that is.
Because surely they had some confidence and they were like, sure, jump up there. We're good. And was there beer involved?
Nope, there was no beer involved. Oh, okay. So I'm afraid of heights, and that was terrifying to do. But
Oh, man. Well, actually, you know what? During the show, as we were going through this, I texted my brother because we've got some security footage. This is a real video. So, Terry, you've been in my office. So I wanted to show this. In my office, we built out and remodeled all the downstairs. I built a second story, and my brother did most of that. And the interesting thing about doing this is we're typically doing it on the weekends. So my brother brought his dog, Palmer, to the office, and we were just working. Well, we lost Palmer in the middle of our 40,000 square foot warehouse, wondering where the hell did Palmer go? And then, so we found out through camera footage, this is a screenshot. Actually, I think we had to film it off of my phone of my training room. So, Terry, you recognize my training room?
I know your training room.
All right. So what level of the building is the training room on?
It is on the first level because
It is on the ground level, and we're just working away, and then wondering, well, where did Palmer go? There's Palmer. And what I love about Palmer falling through the ceiling is wait till she comes over and she just shakes it off. No big deal.
Just lands on a chair and goes, "Oh, I thought that was going to be much worse."
Imagine our thought, Terry, coming into the office Monday morning for all the meetings,
yep.
and there's literally a giant hole in the ceiling.
So the only saving grace is that I have a very similar experience, except it wasn't a dog, it was me.
Oh.
And such is the reason I'm glad there's not video evidence of this stuff.
Dude, if we had merit badges for contractors, like falling through a ceiling would have to be an accomplishment. Like, all right, now you can become an Eagle Scout of construction. You have officially punched through the ceiling.
What badge would you get if you get stuck in a scissor lift in the middle of your warehouse?
Oh, yeah, that would be you have a friend that doesn't know how to wire his own scissor lift badge. And what Terry is talking about to everybody out there is Terry loaned me his scissor lift, and I was replacing all the lights with LED strip conversions. And he's like, hey, by the way, there's a short in the little lift here, so sometimes you need to probably check that. And I was like, oh, cool, it works. Got up there, got stuck. Nobody could hear me, nobody around. It was the weekend. And I literally text Terry from the 25 feet in the air saying, you son of a bitch, I'm stuck on your scissor lift. And nobody's around to help me. And till this day, Terry, is that little piece of masonry string tied to that wire still there? So I tied a piece of masonry string to it to where if it doesn't work, you just give it a little jiggle, kind of like you're fishing. And sure as hell, it'll just fire right back up. And that was like, that was over a year and a half ago, Terry.
Mm-hmm.
It's time to update, kind of like the oil change. You need to update the masonry string.
Hasn't failed me yet.
Oh, dude. See? Ingenuity at its finest. So, all right. Who's in rotation? I'm nervous if it's a Terry video. Drake, can we do one of yours?
We do one of mine.
Yeah.
All right. And just to clarify, I cut down the rest of that big trunk too while up there, not just the little branch.
With that little saw?
With the same.
No, with a real chainsaw.
Could you imagine, Terry, how many slices? That's all right, Drake. We love you.
I thought this would be a fun one. How the different trades wake up.
I think I've seen this one. Oh, man.
Just lands on a chair and goes, oh, I thought that
So
was
much
gonna
I
be
can relate
much
to in
worse.
this. Oh, man. It's so wrong, but so... I was waiting for electrician,
Yeah.
and then all the stereotypes that come for electricians and plumbers. Oh, man. That is hysterical. You notice there's never any of those foundation repair guys, right, Terry? We're already out there working. So... By the way, Michael Soto that owns Soto Flooring is such a good friend of mine. Please send that to me because I have to like the flooring. Oh
Yeah.
Oh God.
I was like,
Oh, that is so funny. Well, by the way, hold on. Replay that first part there, Drake, because Terry, I need you to validate something for me. Let's see. I think the first one was it the lineman.
let's see.
Was that the first one we saw in there?
There we go.
The roofer.
Lineman. There we go.
All right, so hold on. Let's see the lineman. Hold on. There we go. So, Terry, you work with linemen all the time. Are they like that?
They are one of the few people who are always ready to get up and go get something done.
They strike every time I see them, man. They're like chock full of Monster Energy and black coffee and like, let's go.
Oh, that's a natural ability to be that hyped up.
I mean, I guess so. I mean, if you're a lineman, it could be like, hey, by the way, it's 2:00 in the morning. We just had some lines go down. Let's go. It's like the trades version of the firefighter. They just got to go. And that would just like, oh, man. I can't imagine just all the Monster and Red Bull running through those blood vessels. Yeah.
Hey, someone's got to get it done.
Oh, dude. That's funny. All right. Do we want to bring another Terry one up, Drake?
I haven't seen all the other ones. I'm not sure. So we'll
All right. Let's see.
Going into it cold.
Yeah.
going cold. When DIY renovations go wrong, what could this possibly be?
Oh, no, Terry. It's another one of these.
Coming.
Oh,
Watch it, baby.
oh, dude.
Coming. Watch it, baby. Watch
You don't watch it, baby. That poor back axle. Holy cow.
Man.
So
What is
there's
the guy on the trailer doing, though?
I don't know.
He's just sitting there like, let's go, all hyped up on Mountain Dew. And... oh, my God.
So there's two things to think about. Is that a rental trailer?
The first thing that comes to mind. Yeah.
And secondly, do your employees treat your equipment like that?
Not that bad. I mean, I've seen some rough stuff, but dude, I'm sitting there and thinking like, oh my gosh, everything about that video, just like even the watching. Well, you know how dump trailers, Terry, do you get this? You have a dump trailer, right? I've got a few of them. Like it literally scares the crap out of me to see those things coming down and think somebody somewhere is going to have a finger in there or their foot on the frame. So even just to see that is like, oh my goodness, but damn.
We all know those people they're a hell of a hand, but they're hard on the equipment.
Bring that back up, Drake, because we got to break this down. I hate to be like, gosh, Rob Deerdick here and like ridiculousness.
Safety, everybody, safety.
I want you to think about this, and I love It's America's Funniest Home Videos, which is watched by families everywhere. Now all their kids have a great view of the trades, right? So I want us to think about, okay, the time it would take if you just pulled the chimney down onto the ground, disassembled it, and threw it in the trailer versus how much time it would take to now yank that axle out, replace the leaf springs, replace the tires. So let's see it and watch that tire go, man. That tire just goes boom.
Watch it, baby. Watch it.
Oh, look. Oh, it caught air. Oh, yeah, that was a perfect
Oh,
pause
yeah.
moment.
Look at the bend on that tire.
Oh, dude.
Well,
that
the other part of it,
gone.
you know it's attached to a
And
truck.
it's flat. And it's flat.
I didn't realize the ollie jump. Watch that thing. It catches air. It's like, all right, let's watch that real quick. How many? Boom. All right, it wasn't much. Maybe 3-4 inches. But woo.
But the
Damn.
concern he
That
shows
was
for his
caused by
spouse.
the axle pushing off against the ground.
Oh, golly. I guarantee you the owner of that trailer is not there right now.
Does that say? But hang on. If you zoom in, does that say roofing
It does.
on the dump trailer?
It says roofing.
Shingle metal TPO. Yep. Well, it says waterproofing, and I was sitting there wondering, like, please
Roofing
God,
right above there,
be a
right there.
waterproofing guy. Do you think they took it back to the shop, Terry? And then the boss is like, "Hey, what the hell happened to the trailer?" And they're like, "Oh,
Yeah, on Monday. I don't know, boss.
And then this video shows up on America's Funniest Home Videos. Like 6 months later, they're getting a $100,000 prize. Oh man, yes, employees will do crazy, crazy shit to your equipment.
Yep.
But thank God for that. This is where I will say the cameras on phones help, because it's amazing what'll just surface. Oh, wait a minute, there's our trailer being jackknifed into a truck and things like that. So, oh man. All right,
All right, Will. I think it's your turn, Will.
Is
I
it
think
my
it's your
turn?
turn, unless you want me to keep rolling.
All right, I'm stuck on your screen. Let me see
Oh,
here.
yeah.
All right, what do I want to show Terry? Oh, this is one of Terry's students. I found him on the internet the other day, showing off some features of some hammers, which, by the way, I knew this feature existed. It's pretty cool. Right here, I just want to talk about execution. And Terry, this is a tip of the hat to you, sir, for your great job that you have been doing with teaching students how to use tools. So here you go.
Spec Ops hammer has a really cool feature that most framing hammers have, and that's this little magnet right here. You can put your nail in there, and it will hold it. What's nice about that is, like, if you're trying to put a nail somewhere where you can't reach, you just tack this in, like so.
And then
just
there you
hammer
go.
it in.
Just keep hitting it.
This
Nailed it, Terry.
Nailed it.
Sorry. Do you guys do nail driving?
Yeah, I mean, Will, here's something that you have to understand. Not every young person grew up the way you did, and probably had the same level of loving instruction that our fathers gave us.
Good point. Okay. I see where you're going with this life lesson.
So what I don't understand is how any young person can actually be instructed and taught how to use a hammer appropriately and not be called or degraded the way we were, right? I mean, that was a fundamental aspect of our education. You got shown once, and then you were expected to know how to do it for the rest of your days.
Well, that's what I love about this. Like, I mean, just like,
Ops
and he
hammer has
starts
a really
out
cool
great.
feature that most
And I
framing
love
hammers
tips.
have, and that's this
And I
little
knew that
magnet right
tip,
here.
I'm like,
You can put your nail in there.
new little
hold
trick
it.
here. Let's
What's
see what
nice
he's
about
got.
That is, like, if you're trying to put a nail somewhere where you can't reach, you just tack this in.
All right, starting
so, and
good.
then
Starting
you just
good.
hammer it in.
And he went to Terry's class. I got to give him credit. Like, he just kept going. And
He
dude, that's
committed.
What do you think? That's a 24-ounce, 22-ounce hammer, Terry? Hey, like, he's got the swing. He's got it, bro. Hey,
Well, this is
Sorry.
the thing you always need to look at in any of these videos. How shiny are their tools? How new do they look, right?
Oh, man. Sorry. I know I'm teasing you a little bit. I just figured a little bit of context. And Terry, just to be clear, I know that's not one of your students.
Yeah. But I don't
It's a
teach
real
them
estate
math.
agent.
Yeah. Somebody flipping a house. Oh, gosh. That is so funny. All right, Drake. You're up, buddy. Let's see what you got.
All right, let's go. I was thinking about everybody's favorite trade. Jimmy would love.
Oh, here it is. I was wondering when the electrician stuff would start showing up.
You guys keep talking about it. I don't actually know anything about this, but apparently it's a thing.
Yep.
I'm an electrician. These guys always have something to say. Hey, Sparky, can I borrow your hammer real quick? Can I borrow a hammer? Shut up. Some bitch looked like a walking advertisement for Klein and pulled out a commercial electric screwdriver and lineman pliers. It doesn't make me less of an electrician that I have some commercial electric tools. I've had to change 3 door swings in this house. I guess some of it can't read plans. It's pretty. You ever seen an electrical diagram on a job site on a blueprint? It's pretty easy to figure out. What are all those symbols? Just use words. Switch. Put a word that says switch here. Everybody else has to clean up after themselves except Sparky. I'm an electrician. I'm not sweeping. Sparky leaves. It looks like a World War III full of wire nuts and romance. Everybody's just jealous. I'm gonna let
Wire nuts and romance. Oh my God. Oh man. I hate it. We could have an entire episode hating on some electricians, or Sparkies, as a lot of people call them. I love electricians. My father-in-law was one. But man, there's so much humor. And honestly, Drake, you were low voltage, but did you ever work on a job site with electricians?
Not really. I mean, I had some. It was a while back when I built some houses and did stuff where I worked with them, but not so much with low voltage. We came in way after.
They give each other a lot of shit. It is funny to listen to them in a good way. Like, they own it.
I will tell you, I've seen some of the dumbest low voltage I've ever experienced in my life from an electrician trying to run low voltage wire. One electrician in one house ran low voltage Cat 5 to every single outlet, and every outlet had he connected each outlet to each other. And so the internet would not work if there was a short in any one of the phone outlets in the entire house, and he ran Cat 5.
Oh my God. That is so funny though.
It was the worst. Like, you need a coupler at every single, on low voltage, you need a coupler on every single thing for the data to work.
Did that just drive you crazy? Now, you know what's funny is in that video, Terry, it's making fun of electricians and all arguments back and forth. I wonder if there's any content on there about low voltage guys. Like, but they didn't have our Cat 5. Yeah. All right. So actually, it's funny. I got to share this because I shared this with one of my electrician friends, but this is not the actual one. Let me see here. Terry, you have probably seen this. This is an electrician in real time running to the van to get a tool. Have you seen this video, Terry? Hey, you're like, get on. Whoa. He throws a shoulder. I'm sorry, Kyle Harrington, my electrician buddy out there, Robert Baxter, my electrician buddy out there. Please just enjoy the sense of humor of it. All right. Woo. Sorry, I had to throw that out there when you started throwing electrician humor. Oh my God. Have you seen that, Terry? I'll try to find the exact one.
Oh, man.
Oh my God. Actually, electricians should be given more credit because they take a lot of shit, but they can hand it right back to you, which is good. Oh man. Oh, all right. Are we ready for another anxiety-induced Terry video?
Yeah, let's go.
Terry, you're immune to liability. That's what it is.
Home renovation fails that actually happened.
Oh,
Now, just think about how many times you've seen this in real life.
oh man. Nailed it.
Because you know the doorknob's at the wrong location too on it.
Yeah, you can see it. It's
dude.
upside down. No, I may just pause some of these so we can admire. And
Oh yeah.
it's overlapping.
Hey, that's Terry's rental house. Hey,
Oh, double oven renovation.
Oh,
Or
nice.
when you have to remove the doorknob to the cabinet so that
Yeah.
the dishwasher or the oven opens. Yeah.
I gave you crap, Terry. I do have an Airbnb that I purchased, and I was like, why the hell are the knobs off of the cabinets here? So I went to Lowe's, got them, put them on. First complaint I got from an Airbnb guest was like, I can't open the stove. And I was like, son of a bitch. That's why they had those off.
Yep.
Oh my goodness, so funny. Nice.
Oh man,
Dude, you know
You
what
know
they
that-
need, Drake? They need you out there with your little green
exactly.
saw.
I could handle it.
Oh. All right, hold on. What is
A bathtub in the middle of the dining room?
nice? And they care about hydration though.
Boom,
Man,
I
I've
love
seen-
bacon at its finest.
I've seen that. I have seen that in real life. And
What?
It is as disturbing as you would expect.
Oh man, I'm
The
just thinking,
70s were
honey.
horrible for interior layout.
Oh, dude. Nice. Nailed it.
She said she wanted an island. I gave her one.
There you go.
Well, that's when the contract reads kitchen island, but
Yeah.
doesn't specify size.
Actually, no. Hold that thought. Depending if this was commercial, that would be kitchen island. But then you have ADA compliance that comes in, or age in place compliance that catches in, and then the island goes to shrunk.
Look,
But,
they literally
you know
put
what?
drawer fronts.
Yeah.
Yep.
The listing agent can still put kitchen island on the features of the house.
Well, it's just like being able to say waterfront if where it backs up to a drainage canal or something.
Oh man. Oh,
Wait for it.
poop. Saw it. Yeah, that's funny.
It took a
Hey,
second.
yeah, we're changing the color of the trim this weekend, honey. Why? I'll explain later. Yeah.
Wait, can we just go? Can we
There
just go
we
back
go.
to? Can we just go back to why there's no white trim anywhere else?
Oh. Actually, probably what it was is they didn't pay the painter for the last bit of trim work. And so he just left that. So, touche,
What-
painter. Good
This
job.
is answering the questions. Like, what do you do when they don't pay the last bill?
Yep. Clever. Hey, boy, these scare me, though. The whole trip
What?
hazards, going down staircase ones. Ugh.
Oh,
Oh,
Yeah.
wait a minute. Is this an optical illusion? What are we looking at?
Don't
that
know.
can't be real. How?
That's
Well, I found it on the internet, Drake, so that means it is.
It's
So-
real. It's 100% real. Totally
oh my
happened.
gosh. Oh, I've seen this one. This is me in 10 years, Terry.
well,
Right here.
in the right setting, that would be charming.
Oh,
Hey, listen.
man.
Sydney said I will never have a boat because I'm not a good driver on land. Thus, I will never be able to drive on water. This is the win-win. You know, when you
Oh,
reach a
man.
certain success in life where it's like, you know what, screw you. I found it on Facebook Marketplace. Going over there, $1,200, and I'm gonna get my boat. Bam, right there.
Well, the real sad part is that might have been cheaper when lumber prices were
yes,
real high.
actually, that's a good point. I know. In this economy, what do we?
This
I
is
mean,
designed in
no,
2008.
Yeah, actually, that's a good point. This guy's probably a financial wealth advisor. I mean, he is smart, man. He is conserving, and look at all the what do they call the wheels? Not the wheels. The sterns. They're the captain's spinning things. Sorry to be such a Neanderthal.
the
here.
wheel.
Yeah, there's like
The steering
three of
wheel?
them. Yeah, they're all over the place. This guy, man.
The
I gotta
nautical
meet
rating
this
was
guy.
extra.
Yeah, that's right. It's actually, Terry, we have a new Airbnb theme we're gonna express on our next purchase, buddy.
As long as that is at the lake.
Hey, no, I have seen this.
Yep.
I used to see this in my home inspection days back in my early 20s. So much of this.
Oh wait, you did home inspection? Now we
Uh-huh.
have questions. Now we
Yeah,
have
that was
questions.
back in my young days. Yeah, if you want some stress in life, get a home inspector's license. But all right, now what other stress-inducing things do we have left in the video? Let's see here.
An in-ground pool in your back patio.
Nice. At next to the mirrors.
A lot of mirrors.
Yeah.
Oh, yep.
I think that's the last one.
That's the last one.
Oh man, that was chocked full of good ones.
I mean, other than the ridiculous ones, you've seen a few of those in real life.
Yeah.
They exist.
Oh, dude, they are out there. They're like brutal to watch. So I'll bring one more, and then Drake, I'll let you pick one more to bring us to a close.
Okay.
Well, I think we've all experienced the old school like training videos that came in like a VHS and was like, "Here's son, like watch this," and then well, here's your T-shirt, and then off we go. So when I saw this, first off, I was like, it took me back to being like 13 years old, going to my first kind of corporate America job. And then as I started watching it, I was like, man, this is like literally how it is normal. We just need to update this. So, Terry, did you have a good day at work? Whoa.
Oh, he got hit by a car.
Is this the school that you teach at? Is this their training videos that have been outdated? Oh, I forgot about the
The hit a
kid.
child.
Hey, oh yeah, the guy falling on sharp metal objects. It's like, actually, you know what, Terry? We should have a conversation about this. When safety became such a big issue, was it more so that the safety was the issue, or people got overly scared of safety because of footage like this? Like, oh yeah, you're gonna fall off the lift onto sharp metal objects. And then,
It's
here's
impor-
another. Oh, that's back to the original, where it was an over embellishment of safety.
It's
This is the importance of having a good video producer.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, the fact of the matter is, Will, is it is important to think of each one of the stupid safety regulations we have. And I'm not saying that they're unneeded. Each one of them is because someone has ended up in that situation and or died, injured, whatever, because of it. So, at the end of the day, the safety rules and regulations are in there for a reason. What I would like to know is, before CGI, they were doing this with real people in the video. And how many...
That's what I thought. I was like, those are real people.
Hey, hold on. Let's see here. Let's fast forward. So we got this guy. No, that was a real person getting
That's
hit
a real
by the
guy.
car.
Gets hit by a car.
Well, that one, empty boxes. No big deal
Right.
on that one. But
But
the
they're using a kid.
Actually, no, he's
They're using a kid.
leaves.
All right, Jimmy. On today's shoot, you're going to ride your big wheel towards
All
the
right.
blowing leaves.
I really
But here's-
hope they used a dummy for the kids.
Yeah. By the way, so here's Will using Terry's scissor lift on the weekends. Bam! So that was a dummy. I saw that one. But no.
They hit a child with a car. Jimmy,
I
just
know,
walk
man,
back
they-
behind that car. Just walk back behind that car. It's going to be fine. Nothing's bad's going to happen at all.
They make
know, right?
mannequins in
The,
children's size.
Oh my gosh. So Terry, we should refilm these in a humorous way, like in real life. Like, not saying that safety is not important. Safety is important.
Terry, just go walk behind that car.
I know how this ends, Drake.
Yeah. Well, clearly, like the guy in the high vis vest crossing the road, getting hit by
Yeah.
the car. It's like, dude, he did everything right. He had a hard hat. He had a high vis vest on. He looked both ways, and then just still got hit. No wonder people are scared of the trades. Look at these videos. Oh man. Anyway, sorry. All right, Drake, bring us home. We
All
thought
right.
this was going to be a short episode today. We're having way too much fun here.
All
This
right.
is crazy.
Rainy days. How do the trades think about rainy days?
Oh, here we go. Makes sense. Here's our Sparky. He had to hate on the electricians again. Oh, man. All right, let's see the plumber. We know a lot of plumbers.
He's already got a beer.
And there he goes. He's going to work. Yes, yeah. I love my plumbers, man. They're good people. And then, of course, yeah, here it is. Hold on. Concrete guy, of course. Yeah, I would expect that. Concrete guy, exterior painter, landscaper. Yeah, salesman, superintendent, project manager, foreman. That is funny. Oh, man. That is funny because sometimes, like, plumbers, it's like, it doesn't matter, man. I just got to get it done. And they're dealing with water anyway.
Got to get shit done.
Yeah.
I mean, the biggest issue I see there, Will, is foundation repair guys are still not given their, 15 seconds of fame in any of those videos.
Yep. The only time that we call off is when there's lightning in the sky or tornadoes, man. We just get after it. Honestly, just to be clear, Terry, the reason, I got in this business years ago was in crawlspace repair, and the reason I still love crawlspace repair is because when it's 100 degrees outside, it's 60 degrees in the crawlspace. When it's 30 degrees outside, it's still 60 degrees in the same damn crawlspace. So it's like job security, you got geothermal climate control all the time. It's just, man, it's hard on the core.
One thing you're missing, Will, is to be a crawl space guy, you have to be relatively small because you're going to have to fit in places. I mean, even though you're semi-retired in your current form, you're going to have to fit in places that, a full-size adult won't.
Well, and I got news for you. I'm starting to not be able to fit in some of those either. So, yeah. But either way, Drake, Terry, this has been a blast.
Yes.
And hopefully, the people that unsubscribe from this episode don't think that this was a total disaster. But I figured we could at least give them a glimpse of the behind-the-scenes sense of humor that we share that doesn't transcend into the show. So, Terry, thank you for raising my blood pressure a little bit more. Drake, I appreciate your sense of humor, and I guess we'll see how well this gets produced down. Let's see if we can get canceled. I'm sorry. Yeah, no, let's make sure we don't get canceled, Drake. There we go.
Yep.
So,
Yeah,
Anyway.
we're just weeding out the electrician crowd. We're focusing on our niche.
yeah, that's right. Poor electricians, poor Sparkies as they call them. So, but Drake, cheers to you, buddy. This has been a blast. Terry, cheers to you, sir. I know I took some jabs at you today, and then everybody else there. Listen, thanks for everything you do. Thanks for listening to us. We're back to our regularly scheduled programming next week. So, otherwise, we look forward to seeing you on another episode of Beers with Contractors. Have a good one, guys.
See ya.
And that's a wrap for today's episode of Beers with Contractors. We hope you enjoyed our chat as much as we did. Before we say our final goodbyes, a friendly reminder. Beers with Contractors encourages responsible drinking. If you choose to enjoy a beverage during our time together, please do so in moderation and only if you're of legal drinking age in your country or state. Furthermore, the advice and insights shared in this podcast are for informational purposes only. Always consult with professionals and experts in your field, and be sure to follow local laws and regulations regarding licensing and permits. We're here to help, entertain, and inspire, but your safety and compliance are important. So, as you head out into the world of construction and contracting, remember to build responsibly and make decisions that stand the test of time. Thanks for joining us today. We'll catch you on the next episode of Beers with Contractors. Until then, cheers to your success.